Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your girl, Sunshine Barbie. How are you all doing today? If you will, I'm doing just fabulous. Doing just fabulous. If you will, please hit that like, share, subscribe, and comment button, and also the post notification button so that you can be notified of any videos that we have just recently dropped. So, also, we still don't have a name, you guys. Still got to name the show. So please send me your comments and suggestions on that, and we will be sure to address any comments or suggestions that we have. I appreciate your help. Um, this is your girl, Sunshine Barbie, also known as Golly Girl Entertainment, also known as Love That Body. Check us out on Amazon.com. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Today's topic is the spread of coronavirus. New coronavirus cases have hit their highest levels since mid-August. Officials are continuing to warn people against traveling over the holidays. They're saying stay home, you guys, because this thing is still out there and it is definitely still very real. They are predicting a fall surge of cases in coronavirus. There were more than 144 new cases of coronavirus reported among children last week through the American Academy of Pediatrics said on Monday. Okay, so let me say that number again 144,000 new cases of COVID 19 reported among children. Okay, so, this is not something that's just hitting adults, it's hitting our children. And why? We sent these kids back to school. Um, that wasn't a good idea, that wasn't a good plan. Sent them back to daycare, sent them back to school. Why would you send your kids back to school in the middle of a pandemic? Why would you send your kids to daycare in the middle of a pandemic? I mean, like, seriously. I understand, people have to go to work and what have you. I understand that completely. But if there are still some government buildings that are not open and there's still very little activity, there's limited activity, what makes you think that your kid is supposed to be out there in the middle of this pandemic? Really, people, seriously. Keep your kids at home. That's what that means. Keep your kids at home with you. Um, make other arrangements because this thing is serious. It's so serious. I can't express that enough. Over the last 2 weeks, there has been a 28% increase in child COVID 19 cases. And these child cases account for more than 11% of all coronavirus cases in the U.S. This is studies and facts and studies and reports, people. Um, they're not making this up. It's not being made up. It's real. And we are beginning to really take this thing for granted because it's getting higher and higher. The numbers are going higher and higher. And the more we're paying less and less attention, especially when it comes to our kids and the safety of our children. You think these kids really know how to put their masks on properly and keep them on all day and sanitize their hands and not put their hands in their faces? No, 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 no. And studies are also showing that face masks are, yeah, definitely cutting the spread of disease in a lab and controlled environments, but they are having way less impact in the community. And if the people want to know why. They these masks seem to do a good job, like I said, in controlled environments of controlling the spread of coronavirus. However, evidence is showing that mask wearing has much less of an impact in a community with the spread of COVID 19. Um, the real world, this is what they're saying, the real world is much more complex than a controlled environment, obviously and clearly. The right people need to wear the right mask the right way at the right times and in the right places. And so, people, we have to use our common sense. We have to use our common sense, and we have to take this thing way more seriously. And now it's to the point where it's affecting the children in a greater way, a much greater way. And so it's not, this thing is not cutting down, it's not cutting back, it's not going away, not at this moment. This thing is very, very much real and alive and doing its own thing. And we really need to be vigilant. We have to be more proactive regarding our health, regarding the habits that we practice on a daily basis, regarding building our immune systems and keeping strong immune systems. What you eat is going to be a real factor, what your daily intake is. And what you're eating. Are you exercising? Are you washing your hands on a daily basis? Are you, in fact, wearing the mask as often as you can when you're going out? Are you staying at home as much as possible? Are you protecting your family by keeping them home? I know you guys, it's the holidays. Everybody wants to get out and go shopping. Everybody wants to get out and celebrate the holiday season and all of this and that. But guess what? There will be no celebration if everyone is dead. There will be no celebration if the children are dead. And so, not for their parents, anyways. And so, we really, really, really have to stay proactive about this thing. Um, and I will say, especially in the Black community, because unfortunately, in a lot of areas where it is considered to be the inner city, there is much less education, there is much less focus on health and being proactive. And so we have to spread the word. We have to do this. We have to remember to keep our immune systems intact. Take your daily vitamins. Take your ginseng. Take your ginger. Use your echinacea. These are all healthy herbs that will definitely help boost your immune system and build you up internally. Uh, Eat your vegetables. Get you some vegetables. Put down the meats. Put down the sodas. Put down, drink your water. We should be drinking at least a gallon of water every day. Are we doing that? Are we continuing to fast food it up? You know what I mean? These things are going to play a very serious part in being able to keep your immune system built up to resist uh, this and other things that are, I'm sure, coming. So, people, we have to start being proactive, and especially as parents. Um, it is our duty, it is our responsibility to be proactive about our children's health. And that does not mean just being proactive about taking them to doctors or, giving them medicines once they are sick. No, that means exactly what it is, being proactive about your child's health, about your health, you know, practicing new habits, taking on new daily life habits that are going to help you in the long term and in the future. Exercising, eating correct, focusing more on vegetables, staying away from the meats, the starches, processed foods, um, drinking more water, staying away from the sodas and the juices, and the sugars. A sugar is definitely something that breaks our bodies down and breaks our immune systems down. And we don't even know it. There's sugar in so many things. You have to learn to read labels, people. You have to, turn that box around, look at that label, and find out what you're eating. It's your responsibility. It's your body. Um, it's your child. It's your family. It's important for you to do it. Get your multivitamins, get your herbs and things that will help you. Dandelions, did anybody know that? Dandelions are excellent for your immune system. I bet nobody knew that. A lot of people do not know. Simple things that you would never expect. That ginger root, is a powerful thing. Lemon, honey. you know, just um, just a few tips on, ways of getting your immune system built up, and keeping it strong. We don't want to see people falling down for this. We don't want to see the loss of children. We don't want to see the loss of our loved ones. We don't want to see any more losses due to this COVID-19. We don't want to be defeated by this thing. We have to be proactive. We have to fight back. We have to pay attention to what's going on around us. And we have to be protective enough to say, hey, we are not going out. This is it. We have to stay in right now. We have to limit our contact. Sad that we have to say that. It's terrible that we have to say that. It seems like we're walking through the twilight zone. And I never thought, that I would ever see anything like this ever a day in my life. Never thought I would ever see anything like this. Can't believe I'm seeing anything like this. Cannot believe it. And I hear a lot of people saying this is the new norm. We should get used to it. Well, I refuse to get used to it. And I do not agree with that. And I hope for way better. I hope for way better. So, let's pray for a better world and pray for this mess to leave us alone as quickly as possible. This is your girl, Sunshine Barbie, coming to you without a show name, so please help me with that. I appreciate you guys' time. I appreciate the time that I spend with you, and I hope that you stay blessed and stay safe. Peace.